Hey, Vikings faithful. Skol, skol, skol. Grab your purple jerseys and settle in because we've got massive news shaking up the Minnesota Vikings universe today, April 2nd, 2025. After weeks of rumors swirling like a Minnesota blizzard, the Vikings have finally dropped the hammer on their quarterback decision. Aaron Rodgers or J.J. McCarthy. This isn't just a choice. It's a seismic shift that could define our franchise for years. Picture this. The NFL rumor mill buzzing louder than U.S. Bank Stadium on game day. Will it be the four-time MVP legend Aaron Rodgers, a guy who's torched defenses for 2 decades, or our homegrown hope J.J. McCarthy, the kid we drafted 10th overall in 2024? The stakes are sky high, and every Vikings fan has been holding their breath, waiting for the purple smoke to clear. Here's the teaser that'll hook you. The Vikings have made their call, and it's not what some expected. Ready to dive into the drama, the stats, and the passion of this quarterback saga? Let's break it down scene by scene and figure out what this means for our Vikings. Stick with me. Things are about to get wild. Let's rewind the tape a bit, Vikings fans. For weeks, the speculation has been relentless. Think of it like a Minnesota winter that just won't quit. Aaron Rodgers, the 41-year-old gunslinger with a Super Bowl ring and a stat sheet longer than a Vikings playoff drought, was reportedly eyeing a purple jersey. Meanwhile, J.J. McCarthy, our rookie phenom sidelined by a knee injury last year, was waiting in the wings. The buzz hit fever pitch after reports surfaced that Rodgers reached out to Minnesota, dreaming of slinging passes under Kevin O'Connell's genius play calling. Imagine that, Rodgers, a future Hall of Famer, trading his Jets green for Vikings purple, facing off against his old Packers twice a year. It's the kind of storyline that gets your blood pumping, right? But hold up, here's where it gets juicy. Insiders like Ian Rappaport dropped hints at the NFL owners' meeting in Florida that the Vikings weren't fully sold on Rodgers. Why? Because there's a new kid in town, and his name's J.J. McCarthy. What's cooking in the Vikings war room? Let's dig deeper. Flashback to last summer, Vikings Nation. J.J. McCarthy, fresh off a national championship with Michigan, steps into training camp with all eyes on him. The reports? Electric. Coaches raved about his arm, his poise, his ability to read defenses. Stuff you can't teach. Then, bam. A torn meniscus in his right knee sidelined him for his entire rookie year. A gut punch to every fan in purple. Fast forward to now, April 2025, and JJ's back, rehabbed, and ready to roll. The Vikings brass, Kevin O'Connell, Kwesi Adofo-Mensah, and the whole crew saw something in those early practices that stuck with them. Even without a single NFL snap, McCarthy's got that it factor, and the team's betting big on their 22-year-old future. So what's the word from the top? Rappaport's report today says it loud and clear. J.J. McCarthy is the guy. No ifs, ands, or buts. The Vikings aren't just hoping. He's their QB1 plan for 2025. But can a kid with zero pro experience carry this franchise? That's the million-dollar question, and we're about to unpack it. Now, let's talk Aaron Rodgers, Vikings fans. This guy's a legend, 4 MVP awards, 475 career touchdowns, and a 65% completion rate that's pure gold. A few weeks ago, he was flirting with the Rams, but Matthew Stafford's extension slammed that door shut. Then, whispers grew that Minnesota was his next target, a chance to stick it to Green Bay in the NFC North. Rodgers and Coach O'Connell go way back, 2 decades of West Coast QB brotherhood. You can almost hear Aaron thinking, Vikings? Playoff-ready roster, top-tier coaching, and a shot at another ring? Sign me up. The fanbase was split, some drooling over Rodgers' experience, others screaming, give JJ a chance. But here's the twist. The Vikings said, thanks, but no thanks. After all the hype, Minnesota's out of the Rodgers race, leaving him with one suitor, the Pittsburgh Steelers. Why'd we pass on a legend? The answer's coming, and it's all about our purple future. Time to zoom in on the NFL owners meeting, Vikings faithful. Down in sunny Florida, the league's bigwigs gathered, and the Vikings quarterback saga took center stage. Ian Rappaport, the NFL's rumor guru, dropped a bombshell. Minnesota's not chasing Rodgers anymore. Instead, they're all in on J.J. McCarthy, and the vibes from the team scream confidence. Coach O'Connell didn't mince words. He's got a plan, drafted McCarthy 10th overall for a reason, let him redshirt behind Sam Darnold in 2024, and now it's go time. JJ's our guy. The sentiment echoes, even if they won't shout it from the rooftops yet. Last year's 13-4 season with Darnold proved this offense can cook. Now it's McCarthy's turn to stir the pot. What's wilder? The Vikings turned down multiple trade offers for JJ, per Rappaport. Teams called, begging for our QB of the future. And Kwesi said, not a chance. That's faith, folks. Faith in a kid who's yet to throw an NFL pass. Are we crazy, or is this genius? Let's paint the picture, Vikings fans. JJ McCarthy's 6'3", 202 pounds of pure potential. At Michigan, he went 27-1 as a starter, tossing 49 touchdowns and just 11 picks. The guy's a winner. Led the Wolverines to a national title in 2023 with ice in his veins. But here's the catch. He's untested in the pros, and that knee injury didn't help. Now, imagine him stepping onto the field at US Bank Stadium, purple lights flashing, 66,000 fans roaring, "Skol!" He's got weapons. Justin Jefferson, the best receiver in the game, racked up 1,809 yards last year. Add TJ Hawkinson, Jordan Addison, and a revamped D-line with Jonathan Allen and Javon Hargrave. This roster's built to win now. But can JJ handle the heat? Some say he needs to earn it. And yeah, I get that. Training camp's months away, and OTAs will be his first real test. What do you think, Vikings Nation? Does JJ have the chops to lead us? Or should we have rolled the dice on Rodgers? Hit the comments. Meanwhile, Aaron Rodgers is sitting pretty as a free agent, Vikings fans. No team, no rush, just a 41-year-old legend weighing his options. Pittsburgh's waving at him, with Mike Tomlin saying their visit was a really good day. But Rodgers? He's not signing yet, and the clock's ticking toward the 2025 draft. Backtrack a sec. Rodgers wanted the Rams, then maybe the Vikings, but now it's Steelers or bust. The guy's thrown for 59,055 yards in his career, 4th all-time, and he's still got gas in the tank. So why's he waiting? Word is, he's holding out for the perfect fit, maybe even hoping Minnesota reconsiders if JJ stumbles. Here's the kicker. If Rodgers doesn't sign soon, he might sit out till summer or longer. Could he pull a Brett Favre, showing up mid-season for a desperate team? Vikings fans, would you take him as a backup plan if JJ flops? Let's hear your hot takes. Let's flip the script, Vikings faithful. What if we'd snagged Rodgers? Picture this. Aaron under center, dissecting defenses with Jefferson streaking downfield. Our 2025 odds might have jumped from long shots to contenders overnight. Last time Rodgers was MVP in 2021, he threw 37 touchdowns and just 4 picks. Imagine that in purple. But there's a flip side. Signing Rodgers could have messed with JJ's head. Adam Schefter warned it might have sparked a trade demand. Teams would have lined up for McCarthy, offering picks galore. The Vikings didn't draft JJ to bench him. They want him leading the charge, not watching from the sidelines. So we dodged a bullet or missed a golden ticket. Rodgers brings instant cred, but JJ's our long-term play. Which camp are you in, Vikings Nation? Team Rodgers for the now or Team McCarthy for the future? Drop your vote below. Alright, let's talk strategy, Vikings fans. Kwesi Adofo-Mensah's playing chess, not checkers. By sticking with JJ, he's banking on youth over experience, risky, but bold. The Vikings haven't won a Super Bowl since, well, ever, and our last NFC championship was 2017. JJ's a fresh start, not a rental. O'Connell's offense is QB-friendly. Think quick reads, play action, and Jefferson eating up yards. Sam Darnold thrived here, throwing for 4,280 yards in 2024 before bolting to Seattle. JJ's got the tools to match that, but he's got to prove it. Training camp's gonna be a circus. Every snap's a headline. What's next? The Vikings need a backup QB. Someone to push JJ, not threaten him. Names like Ryan Tannehill or even Kirk Cousins, wild, right? Are floating around. Who'd you pick, Vikings faithful? A vet to mentor JJ, or a young gun to keep the fire lit? Let's debate. Zoom out for a sec, Vikings Nation. The NFC North's a war zone. Green Bay's got Jordan Love, Detroit's got Jared Goff, and Chicago's got Caleb Williams. If JJ steps up, we're in the mix. If he flops, we're toast. Rodgers could have tipped the scales, but now it's JJ's show, and the division's watching. Think about this. McCarthy's youth means he could be our guy for a decade. Rodgers, 2 years, tops. The Vikings are 7 to 10 lifetime against Aaron. Imagine flipping that script with JJ outdueling him in Green Bay. That's the dream, right? A new era kicking off in 2025. But here's the suspense. What if JJ's not ready? OTAs start soon, and every practice is a proving ground. Will he shine, or will we regret passing on Rodgers? Vikings fans, what's your gut telling you? Sound off in the comments. I'm dying to know. Let's get real, Vikings faithful. JJ McCarthy's a gamble, no NFL stats, no pro wins, just potential. But potential's what fuels hope, and hope's what keeps us skull-ingy through the pain. The Vikings saw something in him, enough to say no to Rodgers and no to trade offers. That's gutsy. Flashback to draft night 2024. We traded up for JJ, passing on other studs. Kwesi and O'Connell bet the farm on his arm and his brain, and now it's payoff time. If he delivers, we're talking playoffs, maybe more. Last year's 13 wins showed we're close. JJ could be the missing piece. So what's the vibe, Vikings fans? Are you hyped for JJ or nervous as hell? I'm both, hearts racing just thinking about it. Tell me your predictions. How many wins with JJ in 2025? Let's get those comments popping. Time to dream big, Vikings Nation. Picture JJ McCarthy hoisting the Lombardi Trophy. Yeah, I said it. He's got the tools, the team, and the coach to make a run. Jefferson's 1,809 yards last year? That's JJ's cheat code. Hawkinson's back, Addison's growing. Our offense could be unstoppable. But here's the edge of your seat part. Training camp's where it starts. Every throw, every read, every scramble. JJ's got to show he's the real deal. Vikings fans have waited 61 years for a Super Bowl. Could 2025 be our year? I'm getting chills just typing this. What do you see, Vikings faithful? A breakout season? Or a rookie stumble? Hit me with your boldest takes. I want Super Bowl predictions, stat lines, everything. Let's build this hype together. Let's circle back, Vikings fans. Aaron Rodgers? He's Pittsburgh's problem now, or maybe nobody's. The Vikings chose JJ McCarthy, and that's our story for 2025. No looking back, no regrets. Just a kid with a cannon arm and a chip on his shoulder, ready to lead us. The suspense isn't over, though. JJ's got to walk the walk. OTAs, minicamp, preseason, it's all building to week 1. Will he light up the league? Or will we miss Rodgers' magic? Every Vikings fan's glued to this saga, and I'm right there with you, heart-pounding, skull-chanting. What's your call, Vikings Nation? Are we Super Bowl bound with JJ, or stuck in limbo? Drop your thoughts. I'm reading every one. This is our team, our year. Let's make some noise. All right, Vikings faithful, let's wrap this up with a bang. JJ McCarthy's our QB1, and the Vikings are rolling the dice on a future brighter than a Minnesota sunrise. No Rodgers, no problem, we're building something special, and it starts now, April 2nd, 2025. Skull vibes are through the roof. The road ahead's a thriller. Every practice, every game, every moment's a chance for JJ to etch his name in Vikings lore. We've got the roster, the coach, and the hunger to chase that elusive ring. Are you ready to ride this wave with me, Vikings fans? I'm all in. How about you? Here's the deal. Like this video, drop a comment with your JJ hype, and subscribe for more Vikings news. Share it with your crew. Let's get the skull chant echoing across the globe. This is our time, Vikings Nation. Let's make it legendary. One last thing, Vikings fans, stay locked in. The Vikings official site and NFL updates confirm JJ's our guy, and no late-breaking Rodgers twist is popping up as of today, April 2nd, 2025. If anything changes, I'll be back faster than Jefferson running a deep route. This journey's just starting, and I'm pumped to break it all down with you. From training camp battles to season-defining plays, we're in this together. What's the one thing you're most excited to see from JJ this year? Let's keep the convo rolling. So, Vikings faithful, let's raise those horns high. Skol to JJ, skol to the Vikings, skol to us, the best damn fans in the NFL. Hit that like button, comment your heart out, and subscribe, because the Vikings news train's just getting started. See you next time, skol.